What is up, What is up, everyone? I wasn't even sure if I was live yet or not. My name is Jack Southall. It is very late at night, and welcome to my live predictions for the greatest Royal Rumble. It's not even a good Royal Rumble. It's not even a great Royal Rumble. It's the greatest Royal Rumble according to WWE. Yeah, let's hope they live up to the hype. This show is taking place in Jeddah, in Saudi Arabia, and will be taking place in almost more than 2 hours away, not that far off now. Um, I'm not sure if I'm going to watch it live because I've been up all night. I was planning on going to sleep and waking up at 2 a.m. for this, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do that, as I can't be fucked pulling an all-nighter. I'll be done, basically. I like to get my sleep. Let's just say that. But look at this. I'm not even organized. I haven't even got up the fucking card yet. Like, I need to pull my finger out of my ass, basically. Why would I even put it in my ass to begin with? That's just gross. But we're here to talk about the Greatest Royal Rumble show, which is only literally hours away, and we've got a stacked as fuck card. One of the most stacked cards I've seen since what was WrestleMania at the beginning of the month. But yeah, this pay-per-view is going to go for 5 hours. Oh my god! Like, you're killing me, WWE. You're killing me with these 5 hour shows. I'm gonna be dead. I'm gonna be proper dead by the end of the year. Like, I hope this doesn't become a trend. I hope this is just a one-off thing for this 5 hour show, because Jesus Christ, you have a 50-man Royal Rumble, seven championship matches and two singles matches. Well, one of them being a singles match, the other one being a casket match, which we'll talk about later on. But let's get into this predictions video. Yeah. Yeah, as you can tell, I'm a bit tired. Not really, but yeah, I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about. Let's just get into this, Jack. Stop rambling. Get into this. We'll talk about the championship matches first, shall we? The Cruiserweight Championship will be on the line. Cedric Alexander will take on Kalisto. I see Cedric retaining. I've kind of been paying attention to 205 Live, kind of, sort of, not really. But Kalisto, I did see the match. It wasn't him, because I know he's part of a team with Lindsay Dorado and Grand Metalik, the Free Lucha Boys, or whatever they're called. But yeah, make sure to go check out the match that Dorado and Metalik had with Hideo Itami and Akira Tozawa. They had a really good Tornado tag match. So if you've got some spare time, go check it out. Go give it a watch. Who do I think is going to win this? Cedric Alexander. He just won the title. Why would he drop it instantly to Kalisto? I think these two could put on a good, quick match. I see some of these matches being all right, but there could be some matches that are like amazing and great, which we could definitely see. We'll talk about the two tag team title matches. First one for Raw is for the vacant Raw tag team titles. Bray Wyatt and Matt Hardy versus Cesaro and Sheamus, The Bar. And I'm going to say give it to Wyatt and Hardy, just as a bit of a little surprise to see Cesaro and Sheamus. Now that they're on SmackDown Live, it'd be a bit silly for them to win the Raw tag team titles. So yeah, there's only one winner for this, and that's Bray Wyatt and Matt Hardy. Like, if Cesaro and Sheamus win again, they can't just bring it over to SmackDown. They'll have to eventually drop the belts or like go back to Raw, which then what was the point of sending them to SmackDown Live anyway? So yeah, obviously Bray Wyatt and Matt Hardy are going to win this match, in my opinion. So afterwards, we have the SmackDown Tag Team title match. It's the Bludgeon Brothers defending against the Usos. I say Bludgeon Brothers will retain the Tag Team titles. I feel like give them a good run for a little bit, for at least a few months. I mean, the Bludgeon Brothers have definitely been a very strong team. ever since they debuted in their new gimmick. And yeah, I don't see any point of them taking the titles off them for no fucking reason. So yeah, we got Nicholas Sting. Fuck you. Thanks, buddy. But yeah, I'm gonna say Bludgeon Brothers will retain. So we have the two mid card title matches, one for the United States Championship. Jeff Hardy, the new champion, defending against Jinder Mahal. Of course, Jeff Hardy beat Jinder on the Raw of the Superstar Shakeup for him to win the United States title. And yeah, I see Hardy retaining the championship since it's on SmackDown and Jinder Mahal's now on Raw. So I don't see him winning this championship and then just having two titles. But then again, I kind of do. But I kind of like Jeff Hardy as United States champion. I feel like we should keep him as that. I feel like Jeff Hardy could put on a lot of great matches as a mid card champion. And as for Jinder, he'll probably go after the Continental title or something like that soon, or at least stay in that mid card division. So yeah, we'll just have to wait and see what they do. But this match should be okay. I'm not expecting it to be the show steal or anything, but I can see it being the opening match or one of the opening matches for this show. So I'm going to say Jeff Hardy will retain the United States title. And then a match I'm really looking forward to, a fatal four-way ladder match for the Intercontinental title. Seth Rollins defending against Finn Balor, Samoa Joe, and The Miz. I think this match is going to be fucking awesome. I'm really looking forward to this. I really hope these four guys just tear it up and put everything on the line. They'll have a lot to compete with since the NXT North American Championship ladder match was just absolutely amazing. So for them to kind of try and top that, it's going to be a bit of a task for them. But with the talent involved, I think they'll be able to try their best and try to stay on the level of the guys in NXT. So who do I think will win? I don't think Samoa Joe's going to win because he's on SmackDown. Although they could do the switcheroo. So if Jinder beats Jeff, either Samoa Joe or The Miz is going to win the IC title and bring that back to SmackDown. So if so, then like The Miz will probably win. Like I don't see Joe winning it. He's gonna wrestle some. He's gonna wrestle like Roman Reigns at Backlash. So I don't see that happening. So I'm gonna say Seth Rollins retains. Let's just that's just my prediction there. I feel like Seth should have a really good run as Intercontinental Champion. Give him that championship for a good portion at least. I'd say let him drop it around Survivor Series. Yeah, give him a good run with the Intercontinental title because I think Seth he feels like a great Intercontinental champion, and I feel like he could do a lot of great things with that championship. So yeah, keep the title on him for now. So yeah, I'm going to say Seth Rollins will overcome the odds and retain his Intercontinental championship. So we've got the two world title matches. First is the WWE title match between AJ Styles and Shinsuke Nakamura, a rematch from WrestleMania. I'm going to say, you know what? I'm going to say AJ retains here because they're going to have another match at Backlash, and I think the third match will be the one where Nakamura finally puts away AJ. But they could do it here. They could definitely have Nakamura beat AJ, and then he has the rematch at Backlash. But I hope this match is a lot better than their match at WrestleMania at the beginning of the month because it was a little bit of a disappointment to me until, of course, Nakamura turned heel. So I feel Nakamura will be a lot more vicious in this match, while AJ will still be the high flying, phenomenal talent we all know he is. So I'm hoping these guys pull out the match that we should have seen at WrestleMania. And yeah, my prediction is that AJ Styles will retain the WWE title. And then we have the steel cage match for the Universal Championship, Brock Lesnar versus the big dog, Roman Reigns. I'm going to say this has to be the bit where Roman wins, surely. This has to be the match where Roman finally becomes Universal Champion. I hope this match is good. and I feel like it can be very good, but that's the thing, man. We're gonna have to wait and see if this match can be a lot better than the match they had at WrestleMania. Because yeah, the match at WrestleMania was ugh. It was not that good at all. And hopefully, the Saudi Arabian crowd will be a lot more in favor for Roman Reigns, which I think is why they would pick a place like Saudi Arabia, because I think their fans would be more open to cheering Roman Reigns than some westernized countries. But we never know. They could boo the shit out of him. We're not sure what the Saudi Arabian crowd is going to do. But I hope they pull out a good match. I do think now that the steel cage stipulation is up is in the match, I feel like these two can be a lot more vicious. Like they can throw each other against the cage. Hell, have Roman get busted open again. Like, why not? Have like an old school style steel cage match where the two just beat the shit out of each other and it's a bloody warfare, like in the old 70s and 80s steel cage matches. That'd be really cool to see, but in a more modernized type of style as well. But yeah, unfortunately I'm gonna have to pick the big dog because I thought he was going to win at WrestleMania, and he ended up not winning, which was a surprise to me. So surely this has to be it. I mean, he's wrestling Samoa Joe in the main event, but then again, Brock could still retain. It's up in the air at this point how long he's going to be with the company, if he's going to go back to UFC or anything like that. But as for right now, I'm going to say Roman will win the Universal Championship. So that is my prediction for that match. So that's all the 7 championship matches. Of course, unfortunately, the two women's titles will not be defended as women aren't allowed to compete in Saudi Arabia, which is a bit fucked up, but that's just their culture, unfortunately. And we'll talk about the 2 singles matches. We have a casket match, Rusev versus The Undertaker. As much as I'm happy to see that Rusev is getting a big match on the show against The Undertaker, like a casket match, um, I really doubt that Rusev is going to beat The Undertaker. Um, like, they didn't have him win the United States title, so what makes me think he's going to fucking beat The Undertaker of all people? Because Undertaker looked really good in his match against John Cena, probably because it was really short. But then again, like the way he was moving in the ring, he felt a lot better than he did in his match against Roman at WrestleMania 33. So I'm hoping he is still as good as he was at WrestleMania and still be able to put on a good match with Rusev. Because I hope this is a match that could elevate Rusev if it's done correctly. Because Rusev is already really over the crowd with the whole Rusev Day thing. So, and also some of the stuff he's been saying on Twitter has been really funny in the build up for this. But yeah, this is an obvious pick. Undertaker's winning, and but if Rusev wins, then holy shit, that's a cool shock, and I'd be more than happy for Rusev to beat the Undertaker in a casket match. But I highly doubt that because this is Taker's kind of match. So yeah, Undertaker is going to win the match and put Rusev in the damn casket and bury Rusev Day. He's not going to bury Rusev Day, but we can only hope he doesn't do that. But the other singles match is a WrestleMania 22 rematch: John Cena versus Triple H. And I'm going to be honest with you, I don't really know who's going to win this because either guy would be probably more than willing to put the other guy over. Like John Cena would beat Triple H, I wouldn't be shocked. Triple H could beat John Cena, wouldn't be shocked. But I hope these two put on a really good match. Their matches that they've had in previous years, of course, the main event of WrestleMania 22 and Night of Champions 2008, were really damn good, and these two have actually really nice chemistry with each other. So I'm hoping these two could bring out the best and bring back some of those matches that they had years and years ago. Although, even though both men are a little bit older than they were, they're not fucking ancient. They can still go out there and put on a great match. So, you know what? I'm gonna pick John Cena. Why not? And then we get to the big one, the big match of the show, the biggest of the big. It is the greatest Royal Rumble match. 50 men, 50 men competing in this Royal Rumble match. So as of right now, this is who we have confirmed. So we have Daniel Bryan, Braun Strowman, Kurt Angle, Titus Worldwide, Elias, Goldust, Mojo Rawley, Dolph Ziggler, Baron Corbin, Chad Gable, The New Day, Shelton Benjamin, Sin Cara, Chris Jericho, that's cool, Bobby Roode, Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, Shane McMahon, Randy Orton, Rey Mysterio, the Great Khali, and Mark Henry, who was apparently retired, but made a comeback. Is making a comeback, going for one last shot. I feel like a lot of, as for some of the other participants, I'm guessing, I mean, this is a 50-man Royal Rumble, so expect a lot of wrestlers that are already competed on the show, or, some jobbers. I'm seeing a couple of cruiserweights in there. I hope to see Drew McIntyre in there. That'd be cool. Shit. But as for surprise entrants, like people that haven't been active on the roster for a while and that we're not expecting to see, I'm trying to think. You know what? I'm just going to think of guys that I would like to see kind of make a comeback. I could see Goldberg. I don't know if he's in Saudi Arabia or not. I don't know if any of the guys I'm picking are in Saudi Arabia or not, but I'm just going to go on a whim. Goldberg could be in there. That'd be pretty rad. I know Bobby Lashley is going to be in the match, surely, because now that he's back. Andrade Cien Almas, since he's been brought over the SmackDown Live. Now, I'm going to go a little bit outside the box here and pick some people that you wouldn't expect. What about Carlito? That'd be pretty rad to see. MVP could be one since he was at Raw 25, so that'd be awesome to see. I'm thinking like really out there. This is probably not going to happen, but Batista. Actually, you know what? I know this is not going to happen because Avengers Infinity War comes out this week, so he'll be probably doing some promotional work to hype that up since he's playing Drax the Destroyer in the movie. So I highly doubt he's going to be at the Saudi Arabia show. I wouldn't be shocked if we see someone like really shocking, like The Rock, or I don't think Stone Cold will be in it. Yeah, I can't really think. Kane was meant to be on the card, but he's not. Booker T, was he? I think Booker's going to be in the match. Was he written down here? I don't think he was. But yeah, I can see Booker being in there. I wouldn't mind seeing Christian. Yeah, Christian would be cool. Or like, hell, even someone like a member of DX, like one of the New Age Outlaws or X Pac. That'd be interesting. Razor Ramon, like Scott Hall being in there, that would be pretty cool. Diamond Dallas Page, Jake Roberts, just for a laugh, that'd be pretty awesome. There's a few surprise entrants I would like to see. They're not going to bring in like a fucking New Japan guy or anything like that. Although I would lose my shit if that was to happen. That'd be amazing. But yeah. Here's the big thing that I haven't even thought about yet. Who's going to win? I'm not sure. You see this double chin? That's my I'm not sure face. But you know what? I'm going to say the winner of the Royal Rumble, the greatest Royal Rumble match, should be Braun Strowman. I'll say it right now. Make it Braun Strowman. If he wins this greatest Royal Rumble, like his career is on the fast track to success. I mean, then this will be the thing where people go, yeah, they see something in him. And if he does win this Greatest Royal Rumble match, then surely he should be in line for a Universal title match. Because if there's one man on that roster who deserves a world title match, it's him. Now, I know the stipulation is that isn't the winner headlines a pay-per-view for a world title match, but you get a big fuck off trophy, which is awesome. It'll look good in your house, I guess. But yeah, Braun has just he's worked way too hard for something like this to just not give it to him. I mean, he has been the most over guy in the company for a year. He has done so many crazy ass things, whether it be pushing Roman off a not a stage, but off something, and while he's on a stretcher, and flipping over ambulances, breaking rings, putting people through the stage, putting numerous people through announce tables, pulling sets down on people. Like, he's done every crazy big man thing to do. And this would just solidify him as the true monster among men if Braun was to win this match. And I think he's the perfect guy to do it, man. Give it to the monster among men. Otherwise, you're going to get these hands. But yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna wrap it up here. So just a quick rapid fire of who I think is gonna win my predictions. So uh, Cedric Alexander to beat Kalisto, Bray Wyatt and Matt Hardy to win the Raw Tag Team titles, Bludgeon Brothers to retain the SmackDown Tag Team titles, Jeff Hardy to retain his US title, Seth Rollins to retain his Intercontinental title, AJ to retain the WWE title, Roman Reigns to win Universal title, Undertaker to beat Rusev, John Cena to beat Triple H, and Braun Strowman to win the 50-man Royal Rumble. So yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you have enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave a like, comment down below your thoughts on the Greatest Royal Rumble, or your predictions for the show. Are you excited for the Saudi Arabia show? Because I'm actually looking forward to this. I was planning to watch this live at 2 a.m. on a Saturday morning, but can't be asked. I might watch like the first hour and then probably go to bed. But yeah, and if you want to see more from me, guys, make sure to hit that subscribe button. You'll be glad you did. Twitter and Instagram is at JackmanLaw31. Check me out there. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm out in 3, 2, 1.